All right, let's talk about something we've all felt. That kind of cringy moment when you know you need to ask a client for a testimonial. It just feels awkward, right? Well, today, we're going to completely flip that script. We're going to turn that awkward ask into one of the most authentic and powerful assets you have for your business.
I mean, seriously, does it? It's such a common feeling, that little bit of hesitation where you feel like you're bugging someone or asking for a huge favor. It is totally, completely normal. But what if we could just get rid of that feeling for good?
And this right here is the key. This is the entire mindset shift. We're going to reframe this whole thing. This isn't about you getting a review. It's about you and your client co-creating a story to celebrate their incredible journey. See how that changes things? The energy shifts from obligation to genuine excitement.
So, here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to talk about that crucial mindset shift. Then, we'll get into the nitty-gritty. Exactly when to ask, how to film it super easily, how to edit for impact, and finally, how to put these amazing stories to work for you.
Okay, first things first. Before we do anything else, we have to change the way we think about testimonials. It all starts with moving away from something called social proof to something much, much deeper.
Let's introduce this concept of soul proof. Look, this isn't just a client saying, yeah, they were great, 5 stars. Soul proof is about capturing the energy of their transformation. It's the tangible evidence of that amazing alignment between you, your client, and the incredible results you created together. It's the real stuff.
Let's just put them side by side so you can really see the difference. A typical review, it feels like an obligation, right? It's a one-sided report card that just focuses on outcomes. But soul proof, that's a shared story. It's a co-creation that focuses on the feeling of the transformation. It's a completely different vibe, and that's what we're going for.
So, you've got the mindset down. Now, how do you actually get this soul proof? Well, it starts with timing. Once you start thinking this way, you realize that when you ask is quite literally everything.
So let's talk about the magic moment. It is not at the end of your time together when everything's wrapped up and the energy is kind of settled. No way. The magic moment is at the absolute peak of their success. That aha moment, that big win, when your client is just buzzing with excitement and positive energy.
Just look at a typical client journey. Most of us wait to ask for feedback way over here at the very end. By then, the initial high has faded. The real power, the real magic, is asking right here in the middle of the journey, right after that breakthrough happens. That's when their excitement is raw, real, and just so authentic.
And when that magic moment strikes, the ask itself becomes so simple and natural. You just start with a genuine, specific compliment about their win. Then you explain the why, not for you, but for them, that their story could inspire so many other people. Then you just make a gentle invitation. Would you be open to sharing that? And, this is crucial, you make it ridiculously easy for them.
And part of making it easy is giving them a simple framework. You're not just saying, give me a testimonial. You're helping them tell their own story by guiding them through a natural arc. What was the problem before? What was that transformational aha moment? And what does success look like and feel like after? Okay, so you've timed it perfectly, you've made the ask, now what? Let's talk tech. And honestly, the most important thing to get in your head right now is this. Authenticity is always better than perfection. You don't need fancy gear, you literally have everything you need in your pocket.
I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Your goal is not to create a Hollywood movie. It's to capture a real, genuine human feeling. That's it. Focus on that moment of transformation because that's what connects with other people, not fancy camera work.
And honestly, capturing that feeling is way simpler than you think. It really just comes down to 3 basic things: getting the lighting decent, making sure we can hear them, and having a background that isn't super distracting. Let's just break those down really quick.
If you remember nothing else from this section, remember this. This is the #1 tip. Have your client face a window. Natural light is your absolute best friend. If that window's behind them, they're going to look like a silhouette. It's such a simple fix, but it makes a world of difference.
Now, beyond the simple tech stuff, your energy is the secret sauce. You're not just some person hitting record. You are their director and their #1 cheerleader. Your job is to make them feel so celebrated and comfortable that they completely forget the camera is even there. That's when the magic happens.
All right, you've got the footage. Now it's time for the last step in production. But please don't think of editing as some boring technical task. Think of it as your chance to truly honor and amplify your client's incredible story.
And you do not need to be a pro editor. A few super simple edits can have a huge impact.
Just trim the awkward few seconds at the beginning and end. Maybe cut out any really long pauses or ums. Add their name on the screen. And if you're feeling fancy, find some simple, royalty-free music that matches the vibe. That's literally it.
So in the edit, you're basically a storyteller. You're building that powerful arc we talked about. Start the video right in the middle of their problem. Then show that incredible moment of transformation. And you always end on that high note of success. That structure is what makes the story so compelling. And now, my favorite part. You've created this incredible, authentic asset. It's time to put it to work. It's time to activate its power and really build your authority in your space.
Don't you dare just let this video sit on your computer. Put this thing everywhere. It goes on your homepage, it goes on your sales pages, chop it up for social media posts. You can even send it directly to potential clients in a sales conversation to show them what's truly possible.
And I really want you to hear this. Don't underestimate how powerful this is. When you build a library of these stories, it stops being just marketing. It becomes undeniable proof of the value you provide. It builds this solid foundation of authority that gives you the confidence, the permission even, to charge what you are truly worth.
You know, this right here, this is the feeling. This is what you're capturing. That journey from I was so stuck to now I feel absolutely unstoppable. When you can bottle that feeling on camera, every single testimonial you create becomes a magnet for the next person who desperately needs your help. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Whose transformation story are you sitting on right now? What powerful, authentic story is just waiting for you to celebrate it and to hit record? Go find out.